Okay, so now we are going to focus on the introduction because remember I took out some words or sentences actually because I don't think that it was very strong. So let's read the new introduction right now. So do people who only communicate with others online feel lonely? So this is a much better hook than the one that the writer had before, because this is getting your attention. I strongly agree that there are positive and negative effects of doing social interaction or communication online. So you're saying that this is your position. You're saying your position. You can agree or disagree, but the writer here has agreed that there are positive and negative effects, okay, of doing social interaction or communication online. So when you are saying your position, you can agree or disagree, or you can agree to both, okay? That is up to you. So since they are talking about the positive and the negative effects, they started with the benefit or the advantage. So this is a better way because you're more specific. What is the positive effect of this? They're saying that you talk to people around the world, and the disadvantage or the negative effect is that you don't interact with people in your community. So these two sentences would be the thesis statement. So remember your thesis statement, it does not have to be just one sentence. It can be two sentences. Just make sure that you break it or separate it by using a period, okay? So that is a much better introduction than the one before. The body is fine, so we will skip that. We will go to the conclusion, okay? So for the conclusion, the transition word that they use to tell you that they are about to end the essay is to conclude. That is a common transition word. Other transition words you can use, you can say in conclusion, in sum, or overall. Okay, so this one I added some information. Okay, so let's read it. To conclude, I believe that the internet has undoubtedly been beneficial, but there are good reasons to be concerned about social interaction in our societies. Okay, so since the writer started with beneficial, I decided to start with the positive effect or reason. Okay, so the positive result of online communication is that we get to know people from other places and feel connected to them. So, I was specific. I explained this part, okay? This part also, you can see over here, okay? They use the word global in scale, online communities that are global in scale. So, I'm saying the same idea, but in a different way, okay? The next part is good reasons to be concerned. That's just another way to say that there are negative outcomes or results. So, because I talked about the positive first, I use the word however. I'm doing a comparison or contrast that, okay, I'm not talking about something positive anymore. I'm going to be talking about something negative. So I use the word however, okay? So, however, there are negative outcomes to this, and then I explained what that is. I said one of them is that you do not make an effort to talk to people that are around you, so you feel lonely. Also, you feel like no one around you can help you because you did not take the time to get to know them. Okay? So also is a transition word to say that you are adding more of the same information. So let's highlight this so you guys understand that's a negative phrase, and then I'm explaining that some more over here, okay, and then I'm ending it with a food for thought. But let's go back to here. What I said here is basically what they are saying here, okay? Mixing with people in their neighborhoods. People don't do that anymore. They feel isolated. Instead of isolated, I use the word lonely. They do not have a real person to talk to in times of need. So I said that no one can help you, right? If you have no one to talk to, then you feel like you have no one to help you, especially in times of need. So I'm saying the same thing, I'm just using different words for it. Okay, here I use the synonym for isolation, feeling lonely. So that's basically what you have to do. Make sure that you use synonyms, you say the same idea, but you do not use the same words to explain it. Because if you are just repeating what you said here to what you said here, that won't be a good conclusion. Okay, so remember not to do that. Okay, so let's look at your task for today. So your essay topic is, should people eat more chocolate? Okay, remember yesterday you guys listened to reasons about the positive and negative effects of chocolate. You can use those ideas in your essay. Okay, so what you have to do today, brainstorm what you will talk about. Brainstorming is basically just writing your ideas on paper. Okay, write down your thesis statement. You need 3 ideas, and also you have to include if you agree or disagree with the topic. So do you think that eating chocolate has more negative effects or more positive effects? Or you can talk about both of them. You can say, well, some people say that eating chocolate is positive, but some other people say it's negative because, and then you can explain that in your essay. For today, I just need the introduction of your essay. Tomorrow, you can work on the body and conclusion. Okay, so these are your tasks for today. I will read it and give you feedback to help you. And I would need all of this by 5 p.m. today. Make sure that you send it to me on time. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Have a good one.